Hello and welcome to another episode of Larrikin Japan. Today I'm sort of making a follow-up video to one I made the other week about tourists running amok in Japan. Well, it's still going on. Now, at a shrine you have this thing here, this big like gate thing. Now they call it a tori, and it is like very symbolic. It sort of keeps the two parts separate, so you've got the outside world and then the inner sanctuary. So inside, the shrines are very sacred sort of places. Now this is to do with their religion. So anyway, what happened, an American man, a 65-year-old American man, turned up to Japan on November 11th. On the 12th, him and the family, they went to the Meiji Jingu shrine in Tokyo. Now this is one of the biggest shrines in Japan. New Year, it's crazy. Millions of people go there to pray for the new year. So it is really busy. It's very old, it's very symbolic. Anyway, this man, he decided it would be a good idea on one of these tori posts to carve his name into it, write his name into it. Well, or one of his family members, he wrote their name. Now they're made, these are made of stone, these ones are made of stone, but they're made of wood and painted red, so they're pretty old. And he sort of wrote the name in using his fingernail, so it didn't cut in very deep, just sort of maybe like scratch the paint a bit. Anyway, they found it, and then they went through videotapes, security videotapes of the place, and they worked out who it was, and they tracked him down and arrested him for vandalism. So, you know, the cops are not putting up with this sort of nonsense anymore. You know, they're really taking a stand on tourists, you know, not behaving properly. So, you know, like if you go to a shrine or a temple, be respectful for them. You know, this is their religion, they're very sacred to them. It's like if somebody went to a church and wrote their name into the door of a church, you know, they'd go down like a lead balloon. It wouldn't be taken very well. It's the same sort of thing. So you know, you have to be respectful for, when you go to a different country, you have to be respectful to their culture and their religion and everything else, their traditions. Now this sort of stuff isn't going down well, so I think the police, they're taking a stand. So they arrested him. So, you know, he's not having a good holiday now. He's wasting he's wasted his money. Instead of enjoying Japan, he's in the slammer, and who knows how long he's going to be in there. Anyway, that's the tip of it. Now another one, this 18-year-old American, so Americans are really in the news lately. This 18-year-old American, so he's just, you know, he's just 18, you know, he's sort of, yeah, anyway, he decided to be fun to set fire to a garbage at the back of a restaurant. So he set fire to a garbage bin at the back of a restaurant and burnt all the back of the restaurant and pipes and different things. Anyway, the police found him and got him. Anyway, and then up the road there had been another fire just up the road like 50 meters, so they got him for that one too. And now they're investigating another 4 fires that have been around, so they'll probably try to end up pinning them on him too. So, you know, this kid, he's sort of set fire to some stuff. Now he's in big trouble. You know, they got him and he's in the slammer. And you know, like in Japan, when they put you in the slammer, it's a lot different. It's not like if you're in America or Australia, you can call for a lawyer or that. You get nothing. They can lock you up for like 3 months, and you can't do anything about it. You know, you've got no say. They just have you there and they'll harass you for 3 months, and you can't really do anything about it. So breaking the law in Japan is a real no-no. I'd really think twice about it. So, you know, if you do come to Japan for a holiday, it's a great country to visit. and have a good time. But just be respectful to their culture, their religion, their customs, and don't do stupid things, you know, like if you set fire to garbage bins in your own country, you're going to get in trouble. Or you start writing graffiti and different things on places, they're going to get you. It's the same thing here. But here you've got no rights. Man, you got no rights. They just lock you up here, and they can lock you up for 3 months. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. You know, they won't let you make phone calls, or you can't call a lawyer or anything like that. It's not like America where you got rights. Here you got no rights. So if you do come here, it's a great place to visit. At the moment, it's good value. Things are really reasonable. I was talking to a mate the other day. He was telling me at the hospital where he works, if he goes to the cafeteria, costs him $13 for a sandwich. Here for $13 you can get a nice meal, a really nice meal for 13 bucks. So, you know, like, it is good value. So anyway, this is just a little bit of a follow-up video on what is happening to some tourists. The coppers aren't fooling around anymore, they're jumping in and they're grabbing people and locking them up. So anyway, if you do come to Japan, have a great time. But just obey the law, just do the right thing and you'll be fine. Anyway, that's it for today. Till next time, have a good one.